I never thought I'd have to say this, but the person who destroyed my life was my own brother. Not a stranger, not a scammer. Blood, and I didn't even realize it until the police knocked on my door one Tuesday morning. I remember the sound clearly. 3 hard knocks, the kind that doesn't bring good news. When I opened the door, 2 officers were standing there. They asked for my name. I said yes. Then they asked me something that made my chest tighten. "Do you know someone named Daniel Harper?" I almost smiled. "That's my brother." They didn't smile back. 2 years ago, my life was painfully normal. I had a stable job in IT, a decent apartment, a credit score I was weirdly proud of. No debts, no drama, no enemies. Then one morning, I opened my banking app before work, and my balance said negative $18,000. I thought the app was glitching. I refreshed it. Same number. Then I saw transactions I didn't recognize. Online purchases, airline tickets, hotel bookings, cities I had never visited. My hands started shaking. Within minutes, I found 6 credit cards opened in my name, 3 personal loans, and an apartment lease signed with my signature. Except it wasn't mine. Someone had stolen my identity. I went straight to the police station. I kept thinking, who would do this to me? And that's when they asked me about Daniel. They showed me security footage from a bank. The person using my ID was my brother. I stared at the screen for a long time, hoping my eyes were lying. They weren't. Daniel had used my social security number, my name, my history. For 8 months, he had been living as me. And I had no idea. When I confronted him, he didn't panic. He just sighed and said, "I was going to fix it before you noticed." Fix it. My life was already falling apart. Debt collectors calling every hour. My bank accounts frozen. My job asking questions. And my own brother talking like he borrowed a jacket. My parents begged me not to report him. Family matters should stay in the family. But none of them were getting the calls. None of them were watching their life collapse. That's when something inside me went quiet. And I started planning. For 3 months, I acted normal. But every night, I collected evidence. Bank statements, IP logs, agreements, recordings. I built a file that could end his life. One morning, I walked into a police station. I placed the folder on the desk and said, "I want to report identity theft." Daniel was arrested at his workplace. Fraud, identity theft, financial crimes. My parents called me crying. "How could you do this to your own brother?" I replied, "He did it first." He got 18 months in prison. But that wasn't the real revenge. While he was inside, I cleared my name completely. All debts transferred to him. My record clean. When he came out, he didn't just have a criminal record. He had $42,000 of debt. Collectors called him now. The life he tried to escape became his. I didn't ruin my brother's life. I just gave it back to him. And sometimes, justice is the quietest revenge of all.